Beyonce cheers for Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's messy divorce. Welcome back to Binge-Worthy Network. Beyonce publicly congratulated Kanye West, and fans can't help but think Queen Bee has forgiven Kanye after years of animosity. But before we jump in, hit that like and subscribe button to be notified and updated on the latest Hollywood drama and news. There was a time in Hollywood when four friends of the industry dominated award ceremonies, red carpets, and social media platforms. In the early 2010s, Kim Kardashian, Kanye West, and Jay-Z and Beyonce were considered to be some of the most influential friends in Hollywood history. Fellow rappers and musicians, Jay-Z and Kanye had been close friends and loyal companions for over a decade, and naturally, their wives and spouses, Beyonce and Kim, seemed to be close friends as well. But after insiders began sharing behind-the-scenes information about these four Hollywood billionaires, fans realized this unique friendship was all for show, and here's why. Around the time Kim and Kanye said their I do's in a picturesque wedding venue in Florence, Italy in 2014, fans and sources began sharing how Beyonce and Jay-Z were taking a step back from the West. The two mega couples were already distant and somewhat cold towards each other at that point, and everything escalated when Jay and Bey skipped out on the infamous wedding. But that's not where the tensions end. Oh no, because just 2 years later, Kanye went on to publicly bash both Beyonce and Jay during one of his shows, as well as spill how hurt he was by his former friend. The Carters then went on to retaliate by condemning Kanye's connections to the former president of the United States, Donald Trump. And just like that, everyone saw through the rough relationship of the Carters and the Wests. But why did Jay and Bey suddenly become so cold and distant to Kanye and Kim? After seeing them at music awards and red carpet events together, many believed that these two couples were going to be friends forever. However, the dynamic between the Hollywood billionaires changed, seemingly in a very short amount of time, as Jay and Kanye were no longer seen together. Not only were the rappers trying to avoid each other, but many saw through the uncomfortable vibe whenever Kim and Beyonce were seen in public together. Who could forget the two ladies front row at a fashion show alongside Anna Wintour? Now that's what we call awkward. Just looking at Kim and Beyonce at the fashion show, you could never tell that they were once close friends. But what happened behind the scenes that caused this one-of-a-kind companionship to break down? Well, as it turns out, after years of fooling the public, Kim and Beyonce were actually never that close. Insiders would even call them acquaintances and not friends. Here is apparently why Beyonce and Kim never actually clicked as friends and chose to just stay friendly and cordial for the fans and the public. In 2016, multiple sources and insiders began sharing their information about these Hollywood billionaires. When speaking to Page 6, one insider shockingly exposed that Queen Bee has actually never liked Kim Kardashian. Sharing to the world, the source stated, Beyonce has never genuinely liked Kim. She's mostly tolerated her because of their husband's friendship and their mutual friends like Jennifer Lopez. She is always a little icy to Kim. The last time they hung out, the minute Beyonce could leave the conversation, she did. They always have lots of awkward pauses. Beyonce's behavior during the wedding proved she isn't Kim's biggest fan. The source went on to say how Jay and Kanye have not been close either for some time now. It was all because of Jay's annoyance and his disappointment in his former friend. As shared by Hollywood insiders, Jay did not like the way Kanye presented himself to the public and acted in a way to stir up drama and create tension. As shared by close insiders, even Beyonce has shared her dismay towards Kim's ex-husband whenever he would randomly show up on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Sources shared, Jay misses the old Kanye. Beyonce always gives Kanye a lot of grief whenever he has done anything for the show. All of this behind-the-scenes tension is what ultimately led to Jay and Beyonce skipping out on the infamous Florence, Italy wedding in 2014. As it was later revealed by Kanye himself, he and Kim were extremely hurt not to have their so-called friends by their side. Kanye told Charlemagne the God in 2018 how hurt he was by Jay's actions. I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they were going through some things, but if it's family, you're not going to miss a wedding. I don't think I ever asked him that question directly. 2 years after Kim and Kanye's wedding made international headlines, another event occurred in this Hollywood marriage that shook millions to the core. In early October of 2016, the reality TV star Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint in Paris, France. Kim, then being the mother of two, was forced to be tied up and ordered to give away the whereabouts of her expensive jewelry. And on that fateful night, more than $7 million worth of jewelry and diamonds were stolen from the Hollywood billionaire. If you followed Kim's Paris robbery story, then chances are you remember how this one event has truly traumatized and changed the Kardashian West household. Not only did Kanye begin to have serious mental breakdowns, but the entire incident has left a permanent mark on Kim's life. It's natural to see friends and family members come together to support someone going through such trauma, but where were Jay-Z and Beyonce after Kim was robbed at gunpoint? Well, according to Kanye, his former friends were nowhere to be seen. In 2016, during one of his shows, Kanye West went on to reveal to the world exactly how he felt towards his former friend, Jay. In the middle of his concert, Kanye exposed the truth, stating that after his wife was traumatized by the event, Jay only picked up the phone to call and not drop by to see how the West were handling the situation. In the show, Kanye shouted, "Don't call me after the robbery and say how you're feeling. You want to know how I'm feeling? Come by the house. Bring the kids by the house. Like we're brothers." But that's not all Kanye had to blurt out during his show, because the father of four then went on to bash Beyonce. He said, "Beyonce, I was hurt because I heard that you said you wouldn't perform at the VMAs unless you won Video of the Year over me and over Hotline Bling. In my opinion, sometimes we be playing the politics too much and forgetting who we are just to win. Effing winning, effing looking cool, effing being cool." Are you ready to hear about the most shocking part of this entire feud? According to insiders who opened up to Radar Online, after hearing Kanye's meltdown during his show, Beyonce went on to call Kim and Kanye. The insiders stated that Beyonce was fuming after hearing Kanye publicly go after her and her husband. Beyonce flipped out on Kim when Kim called her to try and soothe tensions after Kanye's hospitalization. Basically, she told Kim to never ever contact her or her husband again, and said stuff like she thought that the two of them are made for each other because they are both talentless and pathetic. Wow. Hearing about how tough this Hollywood relationship was, we are somewhat surprised to see Beyonce reach out to Kanye West after all these years of hardship. Because thanks to Bey's recent update on her official website, many fans are suspecting that Queen Bey has buried the hatchet with the gold digger rapper. But surprisingly to most, not with Kim Kardashian. On the 8th of June, the Grammy-winning singer and performer shared a happy birthday message to Kanye West on her official website. This announcement and congratulations comes after years and years of not mentioning Kanye's name publicly. While to some, a simple happy birthday doesn't seem like a big deal, for those that have been following the feud between Kim, Kanye, Jay, and Beyonce will realize what a big step it was towards mending a broken friendship and relationship. But along with noticing Beyonce reaching out and trying to settle her differences with Kanye, many began suspecting that Queen Bey was only reaching out to Kanye after he separated and divorced from Kim Kardashian. In early January of 2021, sources and insiders confirmed that the KKW beauty mogul and the internationally adored rapper were finally calling it quits. Page 6 and TMZ reported, "They are keeping it low-key, but they are done. Kim has hired Laura Wasser and they are in settlement talks. Kim got Kanye to go up there to Wyoming so they could live separate lives and quietly get things sorted out to separate and divorce. She's done. Now this divorce is happening because Kim has grown up a lot. She is serious about taking the bar exam and becoming a lawyer. She is serious about her prison reform campaign. Meanwhile, Kanye is talking about running for president and saying other crazy yes, and she's just had enough of it." Seeing how Kanye and Kim were officially done, it may have been the sign Beyonce needed to rekindle her friendship with Kanye. After all, as it was stated by insiders, Beyonce had a problem with Kim Kardashian and not with Kanye West. The ladies never hit it off and never clicked, which is why Bey and Kim seemed awkward around each other most of the time. Not to mention how Jay and Kanye's feud aggravated the tensions between Kim and Beyonce. But seeing the mother of three congratulate Kanye on his birthday, we may see an infamous Hollywood friendship rekindle very, very soon. But what do you think? Did Beyonce just publicly take Kanye's side over his divorce? Do you think Jay and Kanye will go back to being friends? Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications and share this video with your friends. Goodbye, everyone.